Good morning. I am here in my beautiful paradise garden, and I've got my guys here helping me with my gate, and he just asked me to open it, which means I have to run in the house to open it. But I want to leave you here on this beautiful day. I don't want to leave you hanging here while I go run this errand. So I am going to set the camera down just for a second. I'll be right back, Noel. Okay, here we go. Let's go in the back already, and then that way I can run in the house and open the gate for him. Awesome. Hello. Okay. I obviously am busy this morning running around here. I gotta put water in my beautiful fountain. Actually, let me just set this here a second while I run in and open that gate for him. Let's see if I can do this. Sure. Just a second. That's funny, right? All right, let's try this again. One more time. Hello, there's my fountain. All right, I'll try this again. I'm sorry, I'm, like I said, doing so many things at once. The wind's blowing out here. Okay, so hello, good morning. Let me set this down. Let me pull the chair over just so I can have a quick chat here. Welcome to my channel. All right. Hello, everybody. I know, I'm just like getting set up. Sweet. Hello. This is my beautiful life here. I call it my best life. It's been my series here on this channel for a while, and I just keep sharing how fabulous I love living here in Puerto Rico. But the point is that I've got a process that helps anybody figure out what their dream life would look like, what that quest to live like, literally what it looks like. And I have a simple process to break it down in a quick, believe it or not, 3 hours. I can do this transformation in 3 hours with a person. And it's because I used to teach high school, and I worked with the students that was literally sitting in the jail high school. And I was like, hey, no offense, please don't take this wrong, but you're sitting in jail and you're 14 years old. So what you've been taught and where you're at isn't really working. I don't think. No offense. No, just identifying a situation like a doctor would do. If your arm hurts and you go to the doctor, you're going to let him go, let me examine it. Awesome, saying hello. Thank you for joining me here. Please subscribe. I need followers. I need to share this with people. Where am I from? I'm here in beautiful Puerto Rico this morning here. It has been my quest to semi-retire, sort of run away on a sabbatical as a school teacher, to live here and practice writing and philosophy and the type of thinking that I believe I was meant to do, rather than the way I approached school and making money. And sure, I used to make money, but at the end of the day, I wasn't really happy. I wanted basically till I didn't know I wanted to be outside as much as I do. And anyway, it's a long story, but when you go through these questions or you go through this journey on this quest with me, it's the best life quest. And I have a really simple process or a framework to transform your broken down, hurt, and wounded perspective and turn it around into a heroic thinking, superpower. I keep saying Wonder Woman. It's dynamic. It's your oasis, paradise, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. Someone's in Puerto Rico. Yes, I am in Puerto Rico. So here I am, and these reflections on life. This point, yeah, I am kind of older now. I don't want to admit it, frankly, but I am. And these reflections back become coachable teaching moments for people who are struggling and kind of lost and don't know how to get their bearings. And they don't have this good compass that will help them get to where they truly deserve to be in their soul and in their spirit. My hair looks crazy. And so, yeah, this is crazy. This is like mind blowing to me. In fact, this morning I was having a just unbelievable coincidental lineup of so many things in the world that are special to me, that I have witnessed in the past 3-4 days over the past Memorial Day weekend. And yes, these are turning points, and these are really big milestones. And we really do want to be making the right decisions. And the right decisions are, what's right for us personally. And I believe that we've gotten off focus. We've gotten off that bearing. We've gotten distracted by all the hoopla, all the celebrity, all that grandioseness. And I understand that. I used to be a groupie. Back, speaking generations and legacy here, and let's go back to this, how your values make you who you are. I have always had this immigrant appreciation because of the history throughout mankind. Since beginnings of times, in fact, the Greeks, which are like my top stoic figures in this, were the compass layers and the nautical geniuses that conquered the water back 3,000 years ago. So these ancient ideas are playing out here in my yard, right here in my garden. And now, how cool is this? Because I'm talking about it being a whirlwind of stuff that's happening. It is. And look, I have a magic special effect. Because, yeah, this is big and cosmic and crazy. I'm asking people to see a cloak of despair. This cloak is kind of wrapped around people by all of the past. Hundreds of years of past is carried in us. If you want to get cosmic and I'm talking cosmic stuff. This is universal. The 4D, the very highest levels of thinking. Someone's agreeing on my win. It's fantastic. So heroic thinking. So, okay, you have this cloak that people it's dark. It's a cloak. It's got that. Yeah. And it's comforting. You're used to wearing it. It's there. You think it's something to hold on to, but in reality, it's not. It's making you have bad decisions. It's filtering out all these opportunities that are out here. You can't see them because you're not really tuned into your core values. Your mindset is running around. So these topics are funny to me because when I get back to doing the research this morning before doing the feed now, this is my show. Hello, good morning from my beautiful best life, the best life quest. Here I am. It's the same stuff. It's your core values. It's respect and truth. If we got to respect ourselves first, we got to give respect to the universe so that the universe will be respectful. It'll be a happy, respectful place. If we hold back respect, if we're being judgmental and we're like, no, you have to earn it. Oh, I'm not getting tricked on there. That mentality, that's being judgmental. So then you're going to face that judgment when you go out into the world. That's going to be so judgmental, which I think is the problem between all of us. So I'm talking core values, And yeah, so at night I'm doing a show. In fact, it's tonight. It's called the Wayfinding Station. It's tonight. Someone's saying hello. Hi, thanks for joining my feed. I'm life coaching here from my oasis paradise I created because I mastered my mindset and I tapped into my core values. I respected my true gifts. I'm honest with myself. I know the difference between a fact and an opinion. I was a reading teacher, and I know how easy it is to draw the wrong conclusions. And so this is about making smarter decisions, making the right decision. And that's about being able to stop and check, are you wearing that cloak of despair because it's bringing you down? It's making you defensive. Are you wearing a superhero cape that's like, okay, let's see, what have I got? Here's what all I have. Let me put my magic on it. That'll give you better decisions. And when you have good information, you have the fact is a fact versus somebody's opinion, you can judge that better. Because if it's an opinion, that gets to their credibility. Are they honest and forthright, or are they manipulative and shady? Then you should know that their opinion is probably manipulative and shady. Again, to this dark side of that despair, if you're in despair, you're more willing to overlook that shadiness of somebody's opinion, which is the problem. This processing of making the good decisions, having the right mindset, being focused on your values, and I'm calling them out first time, being respect and truth with ourselves, and then, with our community and our people around us. So my nighttime station, it's called the Wayfinding Station. Tonight, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, time zone-ish, what it depends, is about social issues and politics and MAGA. Yeah, MAGA values, MAGA regret is on the rise of search terms. MAGA voter regret is on the rise of search terms. And we're going to have to figure out how to talk to each other again in a respectful and honest, which is our reputations and our legacy. So to my legacy of this, and again, back to the epicness of this. Yes, someone's saying hello. Awesome. It is thebestlifequest.com. Okay, that's this adventure here in my Oasis de Artes garden in Puerto Rico. That book and those programs are all out there. And I've decided to go into the nighttime hours of the private and more quiet soul-searching conversations that we have to figure out how to have. So yes, it's about politics at night. It is MAGA regret and political betrayal, political disillusionment, political talk with respect, no finger pointing allowed. In fact, I have to sit on my hands. So if you're interested in that and you genuinely want to find this middle ground, our common values, and if you can see this cloak of despair and how that's supposed to be, wait a minute, the cloak of despair hangs over people and that they can't make good decisions because they're not coming from that place of strength, your sovereignty and your identity and your personal value is greater than you think it is. And that too, I yesterday and being Memorial Day, I'm trying to wrap this up, but meanwhile, I just keep going because I keep telling my stories because this is just the reality of this. And I'm trying to genuinely make a huge change in our culture and in our society. And oddly enough, I know I'm the only one that can do it, which is like the ultimate of heroic thinking. So yesterday, Memorial Day, I reached back to a friend of mine. We've kept up over the years, but we had a little falling out, we had to go a little pursuing our own quest on our own best lives, which is great. We've kept in touch. So how many years? 15 years goes by. Yeah, 15, 18 years has gone by. And yesterday I said, hey, I'm reaching out to you because this is right up your alley. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This has been my life quest my whole entire life. You've known that you were part of it 18 years ago. She was part of it 18 years ago when she was young. She was 18, 17, 18. Yeah, young. I think she turned 18 when she was interning working for me. Young. And she said to me yesterday, Kirsten, she says, you saw potential in me when I didn't. So that is what I do. That is about heroic thinking and being able to recognize your strengths, your gifts, your intelligent types. There's 9 different types of intelligences, and I'm right now practicing my existential one. People are environmental, people are physical, people are verbal. There's 9 of them, and that's what we do in the Best Life Quest, is match that back up to our lives and to our actual values, our real beliefs of, let's start with respect and truth and what makes you who you are. So those 2 are my rocks. This is my smarter decisions and mindset matters. And it is political at night because we have a social situation that we have to figure out. So please subscribe, share this with everybody. The station tonight, the Wayfinding station. It's so new. All this stuff is so exciting to me. It's huge. It's epic. It's a whole Joy West universe has popped up because I believed in my dreams. I have pushed through this for decades, and now I'm sitting here in my oasis. And art is the power, is the magic, is the creativity. Critical thinking is me breaking it out into the easiest. It's this little tweak. It's reading standard number 6. It's drawing conclusions. It's standard number 8. Your sources. Simple. It's easy. It's simple. Let's talk about it. Okay. You get my point. Love you. Thank you. Subscribe, share. I'm on a path. This is heroic thinking and reflections on life, making the right decisions and smarter decisions with heroic thinking. Awesome. Oasis de Artes tonight, the Wayfinding station. Bye. Love you. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, bye.